The purpose of this poster is to ask whether digital literacy is being implemented in the correct way. Do we do enough to support students with their digital selves in an ever-changing environment for communication and information? Could students' understanding of their position within the physical and digital environments, and subsequently their mental health, be improved if we treated digital literacy and social media use as a practice rather than a subject? Developing a critical dialogue around the self and social media, students can understand how opinions are shaped and formed by the algorithms of online institutions, and how communication is shaped by the environments of remote text-based communication dictated by the social media platform. The increasing use of social media is changing the way that we communicate with each other. We have moved to a text and image-based communication. Hopefully this will open a discussion about how we can use creative education to respond to the post-digital environment and how creative curriculum can benefit students both creatively and pastorally. By deconstructing social media and its mechanisms, students can develop a critical relationship with their online identities. Some key questions to address are: how can we include the internet and social media in creative teaching in a meaningful way? Or, what is it about the internet and social media that is useful for students to know about that will be meaningful for the students in the 2nd of May 2010 years' time? These questions seem pertinent now more than ever with the increasing blurring of the boundaries between the physical and the digital. Previous thinking around the post-internet has often kept these spaces distinct, however now the separation between these is a lot murkier. We are entering an age of physical, digital slop. As we are now increasingly both physical and digital humans, the digital cannot be externalized as a thing that we do, but it is now what we are. Recently we had noticed emerging trends within the studentship across a range of subjects. Particularly an increase in mental health issues, which has reported links to social media use, and the development of some strong binary opinions within the students. Online activities, particularly on social media, are increasingly shaping views, ideologies, opinions, and both relationships. With so many big issues being dealt with by students in their work at the moment, especially the hot topics of race, politics and gender, it is important to understand the mechanics of the social media platforms and online communities that are shaping popular opinions. There is a greater impact of social media on people's lives, and therefore the importance of the internet's institutions as gatekeepers increases. As we reach this point, it seems right to ensure that students are engaged with this dialogue, both as practitioners and citizens. By creating artwork on and about social media, students engage with the contemporary social environment. It creates the opportunity for new cultural and institutional critique, which there is such a rich history of in art education. These ideas have been kicking around in further and higher education for a long time, but I guess this presentation is to ask if we do it enough, or is it the right way? Anyway, here are some questions we could ask. Could we use practice to explore the role of the social media networks in forming opinions? Can we use the stuff of the internet as an art material like any other? To teach students to work with internet as you do screen printing, the darkroom, a script, or clay? Can we build a culture of internet experimentation, to play with it, and to break it a bit to discover its tropes? Deconstruct it to discover its mechanisms? Can we understand the nature of online communication to help students to take the sting out online communication and support well-being? These questions have been raised from a fine art practice-based research into online communication, and the resulting evolution of internet linguistics and semiotics.